Hello guys, a new tutorial about solving question number 4, winter 19 variant 2. By looking at question number 4, it's related with trigonometry. Angle x, given that sine x is equal to cosine x is equal to 2, whereas a and b are constant. Show that a squared plus b squared has a constant value for all the values of x. Listen, leave this part. He asked to get, if I ask to get a squared plus b squared in terms of sine and cosine. If I write these two equations after switching the order, a plus b is equal to sine x, and a minus b is equal to cosine x, you can get a in terms of a and sine and cosine. By adding these two equations, you can get 2a. By add 2a, remove b and b, will be sine x plus cosine x. Then divided by 2. If you divide it by 2, you will get a is equal to half multiplied by sine x plus cosine x. By the same way, you can find b by multiplying the second equation by -1. Leave the first equation, a plus b is equal to sine x. Multiplied by negative will be negative a, multiplied by negative will be positive b, multiplied by negative left-hand side will be negative cosine x. When you add, eliminate a, b and b is 2b, is equal sine x minus cosine x, sine x minus cosine x. If you divide it by 2, you will get b is equal to half multiplied by sine x minus cosine x. Now, after finding the values of a and b in terms of sine and cosine, read the question again. Show that a squared plus b squared. Will square both, then add. You square both, then add, you will get the left-hand side is a squared plus b squared. After squaring the first part will be fourth, half squared fourth, and sine x plus cosine x the whole squared, plus fourth, then sine x minus cosine x all to the power of 2. Simplify, you will get a squared plus b squared is equal to fourth. Expand the power of 2, you will get first square sine squared x plus 2 sine x cosine x, then plus cosine squared x. Same, fourth, and simplify, this part will be sine squared x minus 2 sine x cosine x plus cosine squared x. If you look at the first expression and second expression, if you expand, multiply by 4, then simplify, you will get this part remove with this part, and the fourth sine squared and the fourth sine squared will be half sine squared x, and cosine squared with cosine squared, fourth and fourth, you will get half and cosine squared x. If you take half outside, you will get sine squared x plus cosine squared x, which is equal what? 1. So the final answer is half. Now, we proved that a squared plus b squared is equal to half. This means what? A constant value is not depend on the values of x, whatever x, 30, 45, 60, or any angle, you will get a squared plus b squared is called constant, which is equal to half. That's it. By looking at part 2, look at this information is related with all parts, whatever 1 and 2. It's given sine x equals a plus b, cosine x is a minus b. In case of tan x is equal to 2, tan x, you can write it sine x divided by cosine x is equal to 2. We can write sine x in terms of a and b, will be a plus b divided by cosine x is a minus b is equal to 2. Cross multiplication, a plus b is equal to a minus 2b. Collect a in one term and b in one term. B minus 2b is 3b, and 2a minus a will be a. He asked to get a in terms of b, so a is 3b. This is the final answer.